know, it'd be funny if somebody did a live and just laid in here and snored, and y'all watched that crazy crap for about 20 minutes. That would be some funny crap. Hey, Joe, it worked. Can you hear me okay? Thumbs up, they help. Okay, cool. I don't know if anybody else will come in. I've been doing the live things because one of the guys on our Facebook did it. It was only 3 of us in there, but we had kind of some fun. So then I ran it on here, and it did pretty decent. And I had some people come in. One of the guys is like a really big YouTuber. His name is Junior Honduras, which I watched him. He's really cool. Latino guy, and he trains for Prime because Prime is one of the companies I'm looking at. And he came in and he just gave us a lot of advice, and he talked to some of the people. I mean, just chatted on there and answered questions because I get a lot of new drivers. So it was really good talking to him. And as you know, at the beginning of the year, I'm going to be looking at several companies. So I was able to ask questions there. It's not too many people in here right now, but yeah, this is cool. We usually get in here, and some of the videos you'll see where I did some live ones. Well, the first live I did, we had fun. That thing went on for about an hour. And then I did a live one with Shy. So you'll see where I did one earlier today, but it was so distorted I deleted it. But I talked to just a couple people in there, so it's kind of cool. I don't know if anybody, this might be you and me right now. So some people just jump in and I ask for questions or talk about absolutely nothing. We talked about music today. Sometimes it's trucking. And my other Jose asked, and I normally don't do it in the bunk. Normally I'm sitting in the front seat, but I was like, and I was just thinking to myself, it'd be really funny if somebody put this bad boy on live and just went straight up to sleep and started snoring for about an hour and a half. And that's all that played on YouTube. That probably would get a whole bunch of damn views because that's funny as hell when I think about it. Just to show somebody just snoring their ass off, drooling. Anyway. I mean, you know what? I'm not cold. I just got this one blanket, but I got like 3 blankets on this bunk. But they only got the one blanket on me right now. It's like a little blanket. It's a nice blanket though. I got this at a truck stop in. It is in a cold weather state like Montana or is that Nebraska? I think it might have been Nebraska. And there's like this mom and pop Ambest there. They have the best freaking blankets. So I got like 2 different types of blankets from them, and this is one of. Only thing I don't like, it's ripped. The seam on it is coming loose there, but it's really a nice blanket. When I go back, I'm gonna see if they have another one. That's the only thing I don't like, because eventually it's gonna come totally apart. But for now, it still works. What are you doing? What did you do today? If we get people in here, they might answer questions. But for y'all, and some people just come and just watch. What are you doing today? Ugh. Let's see if he typed. Albert? Where's Albert at? Hey, whoever joined, how you guys doing? Hey, JC Elect, my buddy Joe's in here. Jose, meet my other Jose. Joe, my buddy JC Elect is in here from Cali, the one I was telling you about, and my buddy Joe is in here. Danielle H, what's up, mama? Let's see, and Joe, you'll be able to see Joe. This is the first time I think Joe is doing a live with us. So this is my best. I call him my foodie husband in Arizona. Y'all saw him in some of my pictures. So I'm chilling. You see, I'm back here in the bunk, Jose, man. I'm here in your roof. I'm here in Cali. Jose, they had to. My load had to be reworked out of the beef company in Arizona because I was 34,700 on the rears. Let's see, who did I have in here? I saw Joe, Jose, Danielle. What's up, mama? What you doing? We're just chin wagging about absolutely nothing. I call it shooting the shiznit. I've been through Tulare and we keep missing each other. You're near that new loves. Laid back like you. I ain't mad at you, baby girl. Where you at? Where you at, Danielle? Or what part of the country are you in? I don't know who joined in, but welcome to the channel. We just shooting the shiznit. Where you at in the country, Danielle? Oh, Augusta, Georgia. What's your weather like right now? Because y'all been, everything across the country's been real crazy. Augusta's pretty though. I don't know if there's any part you can go to in Georgia that ain't pretty. Hey, Bibliophile on board. How you doing, baby? You lurking? You can lurk all you want to, mama. My foodie husband is in here, y'all. Mr. Joe. If y'all don't know Joe, the guy who says Joe Oviedo, that's my foodie husband in Arizona. Hey, Miss Tasha. Girl, I was up here, so I'm stupid. So I'm sitting up here and I was talking to my buddy Joe, right? And I was like, because he was the first one to come in because his first time trying this. It was raining. Well, rain ain't bad. At least you ain't got no snow. Because I'm sitting up here thinking about, I'll come back to that, Miss Tasha. Danielle, I'm thinking to myself when I got here to Cali, I'm in Europa, Ontario, and I was thinking of that damn Tony song talking about it never rains in Southern California. And these folks got some damn snow on the mountains like they in freaking Washington State. I was like, Lord, I ain't never seen that much snow on a California mountain before in Southern Cal. There is a lot of damn snow on that damn mountain up here in Southern Cal. And they bundled up like they in Nebraska. So I was sitting up here laughing because in my home state of Arizona, we the same way. If it get 50 degrees, we look like we get snow bunnies, like we get ready to go out to the slopes. Oh, Miss Tasha is cool as a mug. Yeah. Miss Tasha, cool as a mug. Augusta, all of Georgia's pretty. The only thing not pretty about Georgia is that damn Atlantic traffic as a truck driver. That traffic in Atlanta is hellish. That's the only thing ain't pretty. But I did sleep. North and South Carolina is supposed to get 8 to 12 inches. Yeah, my dad is in Lubbock, and I think one of the ladies I know who work for Wells Fargo, she posted a picture on my Facebook, said they got like 8 inches or something like that of snow up in Lubbock. It's been special. It's been real special. Danielle, do you drive? I don't know if Danielle drive. And Joe, what's up with Albert? I know you said you're waiting on Albert to call. Are you waiting to go pick him up? Or is he out of town? Oh, Danielle, me and you need to talk. Okay. Or what division for Swift? Oh, he's playing basketball tonight. Okay. My buddy Joe's waiting for his nephew to call him, I guess, to pick him up. Oh, yes, Danielle, I remember now. Okay, you doing the drive in, so you got off your trainer truck, right? Did everything go good? And did you get a good trainer? That's, because it's hard, girl, getting a good trainer. I ain't gonna lie. It's the same. It's mutual. Sometimes it's hard getting a good student. It's hard getting a good trainer. It's like luck of the damn draw. So did you get a good trainer with the company? I'm shocked we haven't run into each other. Okay. Are you doing all over, all 48? Or are you doing regional, or did you get a dedicated run? Okay, good. I'm happy you got a good trainer. OTR. So you're doing everything. Okay. All right. All right. You got a good driver manager? Hopefully you got a lot. A lot has changed from when I was at Swift in 2011. I think it was 11. And because I mean, I had a very good driver. The first guy I had was good. I didn't really probably appreciate him like I did. He didn't bother me about crap. He didn't care about idle. He just said, Shannon, you ain't tore up nothing. We cool. Hey, Dustin. Um, He's just like, you ain't tore up nothing. You cool. He just left me the hell alone. That best driver manager ever. He's my kind of guy. He didn't bother me about shit. I'm gonna be honest. That brother didn't bother me about nothing. Okay, okay. Do y'all have a school, Danielle, down in Georgia? Because somebody else was telling me something about Georgia, and I was trying to find out if y'all had a school. I didn't know about no school in Georgia, and I can't remember if it was Georgia or I've been to the Greer terminal, but it was one of them terminals in that southern area. We drove in and drove the hell out. Hold on, Jose. What you say? We talked about how drivers are due to the mines continually through a 14-hour day drains a person. Oh, he said worn. Yeah, it does drain you. Okay. You talking about there's a Richmond, Georgia terminal or Richmond, Virginia? Danielle, let me know when you out here in Cali. Actually, if you're on my Facebook, hit me up in the background and I'll set up a Life 360 for you and me. And if you are anywhere ever, if I'm ever in your area or near you, we'll hook up. Because Life 360, that's how I meet Shy half the time. We're on that Life 360 app. And you know what, Jose? I got to send you the same thing. And then whenever, like if I'm in your area or you like driving, because you know I go through Washington and Oregon, and then whenever I come up to, I haven't been up to Tulare with this company, but I'll send you a link, Jose, and I'll set you up like it's called a family link. And basically what happens, I'll send you the invitation to the app. It's almost like a locator app for family. Joe, you might like this app, by the way. It's called a Life 360. It's totally free. I think you already have something like that with your nephews. It's totally free. We use it for the TheTrucker411, little team that we have. And whenever we're near each other, we know. So like right now, I know Shy is here in California. He's just northeast of me, and I'm just south of him. So because he delivers some Mary Kay here. Let's see. Hold on, scroll down. Night, Jose. Oh, you are using Life 360, Joe? You do more south. Oh, yeah. Oh, that when you a new driver, Danielle, I don't give a damn what trucking company it is. Matter of fact, one of our guys right now on the Trucker 411, he pissed. If you a brand new driver, they will keep your behind right up there in that East Coast, or that South, up in that, everything on that East Coast, they will keep you up in there. But hopefully, if it's the Southeast, you okay. But when you get up in that Maine and New York and New Jersey, woo, sweet mother of God. Like, I don't mind driving Pennsylvania. I don't mind driving West Virginia. The Virginias I like. Pennsylvania, I'll even done Maryland. My places I hate, New York, New Jersey, top off. Boom, keep me the hell out of them. I've been to Maine. I've been to Connecticut. I haven't been up there in a long time. I can't remember if I've been to Vermont. Vermont's the only one I can't. Have I been to Maine? I think I've been to Maine. I think I did Maine when I was teaming. But I can't remember if I did Vermont. I think I did Vermont. I've done virtually every state. Only time I probably have questions is when I get up into the upper East Coast. Because I can't remember if I've done Maine. Like I've done Mass. I can't remember. I know I've done, obviously I've done the Virginias, I've done Maryland, but when the winter time, you want to stay your ass from up there, even Pennsylvania, because them is that's a treacherous area. Yeah, so you can track that's how we used to know where we're at. You like the Western 11? That's what Trucker Bill is doing right now. It's the Western 11, Dustin. Well, see, and with Swift, they don't pay you money to be up in the East Coast. When you After you get your 6 months to a year, if you decide you want to do something else, you can get companies, since you're in the Georgia area, that's going to pay you extra money for dealing with that headache of that East Coast. Because the East Coast, I tell my driver, you got to get me the hell out of here. I'm on freaking tilt, and I'm slow as hell up on the East Coast. You want all your, excuse me, you want all your shit delivered very late. Woo, woo, woo. All your crap is going to be late if you put Shannon up in the East Coast, because I am on tilt up on that East Coast. It's hard, y'all. That East Coast, because you got so many on a truck. You have, if it was a car, no big deal, but in a truck you got to worry about low bridges. You got to worry about restricted roads. There's a crap load of construction right now, and they minimize those damn lanes down so small. You riding damn near up on the barrier. Then you got, and sometimes when you're driving up there, they tell you to move out of the right lane and drive in the left lane. It's a hot ass mess. Oh, you just delivered in Georgia. Okay, you from North Carolina. Okay, the Carolina. Oh, okay. Okay. But you based out of Richmond? Why aren't you based out of the Greer terminal? Because there's a terminal in the Carolinas, Greer. I think it's South Carolina, though. But it don't matter. I would think that's where they would base you. You can check on dedicated, too. I don't know how long it's going to take you to get into a dedicated fleet, but you probably could dedicate it. One of the guys who I know, my 21-year-old guy, he just got a student off, and she's dedicated to Pepsi or Coca-Cola. And all she does is do from Arizona. She does Arizona, California with Coca-Cola or Pepsi loads. Oh, you're closer to Richmond, Virginia? I mean, the whole area is pretty. Okay. I love the Virginias. I ain't gonna lie. I do like the West. That's another area I thought about too, to buy property. I love the Virginias. My problem, and I hate to say it, I'm gonna just keep it real. When you get into Western Virginia, you get into a certain mindset that has a little bit more discriminatory mindset. So that's the only reason I wouldn't want to be in Western Virginia. But I love Virginia. Virginias are gorgeous. Tennessee, I love that area. I don't know what kind of truck I'm going to get, Dustin. I have another company I'm not mentioning the name of that I'm going to be talking to. And JC Elect, the one Jose on here, who's Jose Chavez, he has a friend who works for him. I actually met a girl it's been almost a year ago. And she had told me about the company. Then I started hearing the company advertise on Road Dog Trucking. I do know they hire owner ops. I do know it's a walk-away lease. I don't know. As long as it's not a credit check on it, I'm probably going to go for it. The pay I hear is very good. And after I saw how much Shy was taking home, I mean, if I could do what he's doing over $2,000 a week, even $2,000 a week as owner op, and that's after his truck note. My health insurance, I need to just find me a health insurance broker, and thank you for that information. I'll look into that and see if I can find something. I just want to make sure I can find something who has go to my doctor and get something that would possibly cover the weight loss surgery. If I can get all that, I'm straight. And for what I pay right now at this company, because my health insurance is very expensive, and thank you, Joe, because actually it was Joe who really just made me say, because that was what was really holding me back from doing lease purchase, is because I want a health insurance. Well, Joe's like, Shannon, I pay less than what you're paying for health insurance as an employee. So, yeah, I'm cool on it. So, yeah, I'm going to look. Yeah, well, my doctor's trying to talk me into the regular gastric bypass. All right, Joe, you can jump in here whenever you want to, because we'll be in here just chin wagging for a while. But my doctor's trying to talk me to the regular gastric bypass, but she's, I'll sit down and talk to whoever the gastric doctor is. My brother and my niece both had the sleeve. Yeah, you can jump in here later. If I'm up and we're still on, you can jump in here. People just come in. You sometimes get so bored on the truck. You just get in here and just chin wag with folk. They bored, you bored, and y'all talk about Earlier we talked about old 80s and 90s hip hop and music and stuff. Let me see what Dustin. All right. And Danielle, right now you said you're in Georgia. Are you at a truck stop, Danielle? And you be careful out there on that road. And I don't know if you saw my safety video, Danielle. You be careful, because I don't know. I'm hoping you had a trainer that talked to you about female safety out here. Because they, I don't know if you saw that one about that baby from KLLM who was killed. Now the prime driver, she wasn't. I think hers was more of a domestic situation at home. But still, you be careful. Yeah, I'm big. Even here on the lots, on the terminal, you be called, girl, please. I'm even cautious here because we got some fools up in here. You feel me? Because there's some strange cookies up out here. The first thing I do when I hit a terminal, I close my damn curtains. ZZ Beta, what's up, baby? I was like, yeah, you know what I said. Y'all I'm stupid, y'all. I'm thinking what would be funny as hell. Okay, Joe sent me a message talking about he coming over. But I want to see you come all the way to hell to Europa. He in Phoenix, Arizona. I think he meant to send it to his nephew. But what would be funny as hell is if somebody was up in his bed and they put themselves on live and run, and then in the morning, that would be, I'm telling you, it probably would get 5 million hits. Because that'd be some funny crap. I'm doing a DCIJams. He always does it from his bed. And I was like, dude, why you always in your bunk? You don't look like you do no damn work. You're never in that front seat. His ass always in the bunk. Laying there. Damn. Is you a truck driver? Are you driving the bed? Because you always be up in the bed asleep. But no, Miss Tasha, I did get some sleep. Because Miss Tasha was on here earlier and I finally got some sleep. I did. I slept really good. I got up, ate my leftover pizza, and called it a day. Women in general on anything need to be careful. I was even in the corporate life. I mean, we had people that came up. Hold on. What do brown sugar someone awake? Her up. She's missing sugar. Oh, brown sugar. Brown sugar is funny. But when I worked even in the corporate life, you are absolutely right. Women in general need to be careful. I remember we had a domestic situation at one of the companies I worked at where they came up and he killed his wife on the property, and the man she was messing with. Oh, you know what? That's what they used to do. The toy truck. If you get a chance, go and search out a guy named Scooby-Doo on YouTube. He does the toy trucks to show you how to back. Yes, that's actually a good idea. It gives you a visual understanding of backing. His name is a brother on YouTube. He has some old videos, and his name is, you can just search him as Scooby-Doo, just like Scooby-Doo the cartoon character. Scooby-Doo the trucker, and he'll come up. Hey, have a good one. Get some sleep. Make sure your truck is locked. Hey, Danielle, another thing you can do, learn about doing the seat belts through your door. If you don't know how to do that, let me know. The seat belts through the door. Tiffany Hannah from Prime did an example video of it, and I can show you that. If not, I'll do it and show you how to do it. Y'all be really careful out here, because there's some fools out here. I become an owner out. We're going to have some protection on here. I'm getting me a dog and some other stuff while you bullying. You can write the dog off as even if it's a Cocker Spaniel, as long as it barks, it's a guard dog. All right, yeah, let me know. Keep in touch with me, Danielle. I'm happy you graduated and everything did good. What year truck did you get? One of the brand new 2019s? You trying to make me jealous? What year truck before you go did you get? I don't know, she might be gone. I want to know what year truck she got. She talked to me. She got off her trainer truck. Oh, you got a 17 kW? Okay. I'm in a 2006 T780. Yeah, those, I heard they smooth. I have tested out at the Oklahoma company in a T680. Very smooth ride, but I'm really short, so I have to kind of look over the door, kind of funny, because I'm only like 5'2", 5'3". But yeah. But I heard it's a very smooth ride. And I mean, it drove good too. The one I drove, I don't know what year that one was at that Oklahoma company. But it drove good. Anyway, night, Miss Danielle. And be careful out on them slick ass roads. What the rest of you people doing up in here? I got who else is bored? We were talking about music earlier. I was talking about music with Miss Tasha. Yeah, somebody else on here. I forgot who else was on here. We started talking about old school music. All right, much love, baby. We talked about some of the old school music. And anybody see any good movies? Any new movies? I went and saw Robin Hood and Fantastic Beasts. And I like both of those. Robin Hood was really good. I was impressed with Jamie Foxx. It was funny. It's funny and it was good. I haven't seen Grinch. Was it good, Dustin? Was Grinch good? I like Fantastic Beasts. I didn't realize Fantastic Beast was a twist off of Harry Potter. Okay, I might look at Grinch when it comes out. Did anybody go see what's that one? It's one of the Marvel ones where the guy has the key Venom. Y'all are fun. You said you had green okay, I don't want no green pancakes. And green hot chocolate. Yeah, I'm good on both of those. That would jack my stuff. I'm sorry. And I can usually eat most stuff, but there's certain things I have to visuals ain't good for me. Green ain't one of them. Green reminds me of something that's gonna come up out of my stomach. And not in a good way. And I don't want you messing with my no green pancakes. I'm good. No, they had to rework my load, so because of that, I was supposed to have 2 deliveries today. I only got the Costco one. Take this one. It's just outside of Los Angeles. Take it over to this place over there, deliver it. And then, I don't know when, I'm supposed to be going down to the ports in Oakland to deliver the rest of it, and then I'll see. And I'm presuming that's going to be Monday, because my driver manager put my time available out to in the evening, because I'm more of a night driver. I don't particularly like days. Only time I will drive days, snowing or any wet precipitation, and it drops below into freezing range. That's part of my issue bibliophile on why I probably want to leave this company. And God has watched over me, so knock on wood, I haven't had any accidents. So that, but at this particular company, I'll come back to you just in a second. The load issue with adjusting the load, to me, that's so what we do for this particular company. It's a beef company, and when you go to the beef company, you drop empty trailers. So they have like a crap load of empty trailers from pretty much every carrier: Knight, Swift, Prime, KKW, Pride. I'm trying to think who else I saw there. I saw a bunch of different reefer company trailers there at this beef company, and they have a lot full of just empties. So every time you come in, you bring empty. So when you come in, you drop an empty, but they'll take whatever empty and they have in their arsenal that we've left them, get out of the door once it's packaged, and they park it on the loaded lot. When you get there, you check it. That's not the bad part. They have a scale at this particular customer. What really needs to happen is when they sit that scale down, and I know it's extra work, they need to make sure that if that load, especially for California, if it's a California load specifically, because Cali is very anal about certain things, you need to make sure those tires are sitting at the California legal mark, and then you take that trailer over there and you find out what the weight is. I don't think they're doing it. I think what they're doing is just getting an overall scale of the weight of the load. And because of that, they don't know if they're over on the tandems. They go across the scale. It is absolutely possible to know it. So nobody actually scaled the load to see how it's going to all even out until I get there and get that trailer. And so when I got there, I was okay on the steers. I was okay on the drives, but I was over 700 on the rears, and I had already set it to Cali legal. which means if it wasn't going to California, I could adjust it. There's only 3 holes, but Cali requires that we were talking about that 40-foot mark being shy. It has to be set either at the 40-foot mark, or your tandems are anywhere from the 40-foot mark or up. You can't go any further back, and I couldn't distribute the weight any further back. So they had to rework the load. Once they rework it, I still have to take it over to Love's. I get official CAT scale ticket, so I got to wait through whatever saga they got going on in Love's. Go through the scale and wait through the fuel line and wait for the fuel people and pay for that drama. So, and then I had the fuel. So by the time I got out of Arizona, I'm now like 2 or 3 hours, even more than that, behind the 8 ball. What, I don't know what was being, but anyway, something being. So I'm behind the 8 ball. So that's part of it. Now, as far as my company's issue is maintenance of equipment. And so if your trailers aren't maintained, I'm always wasting time trying to get stuff fixed, or I'm out there trying to get stuff to half-ass work. And so a lot of times, like greasing landing gear and trying to get the handles to roll and just drama. And if the trailers were better maintained, especially the landing gear, oiled, greased, correct handles, make sure that there's like gears on landing gear, like you have low and high gear, make sure that it moves smoothly between those two, I wouldn't waste as much time, and I wouldn't be sitting out there for 40 minutes trying to get the landing gear to roll up because it's rusted together, and I'm what I call busting the rust. I'm spraying stuff, and then I'm leaning and trying to put 400 pounds into busting the rust. And then if there's something broken on it, because I won't even mention the times I went over to this particular beef company and picked up trailers that had absolutely no brakes on them. And so that's the other problem with the company. Because everybody is just trying to get their money, they don't really pre-trip the trailers they're dropping off. They don't care. They're just going to drop off something to get their load and run with it. And they'll run with trailers with no brakes because they're not pre-tripping it. They don't care. They don't care. It's about the money, and they realize that if they stop to fix everything, then they're not going to make money. And so that's some of the safety issues. But that's the way to prevent that is going to cost them some money, some retraining, and some losing some people, because you need to get rid of the people, even in your maintenance people, who aren't doing their job. And you also need to have an oversight for it. But then again, if you want to change it, you will. If you don't, you won't. So right now, they know people is taking equipment and driving equipment that ain't. And then they'll say, because it's always the driver's fault, pre-trip your truck. They don't really care what you do or don't. They don't. I mean, so, and if you're broke down with broke down trailers, you and I tend to be more of a safety junkie, it's going to hurt your pocket. It's going to hurt your bottom line. Okay, you had a load. So when you open them, yeah, you got to be careful when you open doors on the back of trailers, especially if it's preloaded and you ain't seen it. Because sometimes the way they load that stuff, it will fall out the back. That's a lot of times when they tell you to try to secure the load with the load locks and stuff, so it don't fall out the back of the truck. And you got to what I do is I always open like a door partially so I can just see, because I have had stuff loaded all the way to the back. And then when you're opening the door, it's falling out. So you got to be real careful. And then you got to sit there and try to put that stuff back in, because whoever loaded it didn't load it good. Yeah, that's real tacky. But I've had a couple places that have done that. But yeah, and that's another thing. I get paid per stop. I think it's $25, $35. But that's the other thing. It's just waiting for this, and then they reschedule, and next thing you know, it does eat into your money. But just like I said, it's nothing. This one is not a damn thing I can do. That's just what it was, the luck of the draw. But out that beef company, it's like I always run into an issue. It's inevitable, and most of the time it's my company's equipment. It ain't got nothing to do with the beef company. This time they just didn't have it loaded good. Oh, sweet mother of God. I just finished off my pizza today. You did go fall on board. You mentioned my pizza. I finished off my last 2 slices today. I had part for breakfast. Pizza is your friend. Usually when I get it, I sit there and I can scarf down about 2 or 3 slices. Well, he didn't have as much stuff on his, but he ordered 2 of them. And he liked it. So, being a Chicago boy, he actually liked it. But that Blaze pizza's on head. Only thing will make it better is if it was wood. It's like a gas fire oven, but I like the wood fire pizza. It's just so good. Where's everybody else up to? What y'all doing right now? Some of y'all probably watching TV. No, oh my God, Dustin, you can never compare Blaze Pizza to Subway. Too different. I am not I eat Subway, although sometimes you get a really good sub if you get them right there when they have vegetables and fresh. I eat Subway because unfortunately that's the most healthy thing you got at a truck stop. But I do eat Subway, but Subway to me is not the best sub company. Blaze is better than Subway. Although price-wise, now if you're talking about price point, the fact that you can get whatever on your sub, we got a point there. But as far as taste-wise, no. Oh, the way you order, okay. I'll give you that. I'll give you that, Dustin. I'll give you that. Because I was like, but I'm going to get my little $9 worth of pizza. When it's done, it's like $10. Mine's 11 because I do the high-rise crust. I haven't tried the gluten-free crust. I need to try the gluten-free crust. Well, I do have something new, y'all. It's over here at the bed. Somebody was asking me one time what was I eating. Let me see if I can turn this on. These right here are these snack bars, and they have them at Walmart, and they're really good. Cranberry almond. They're really. I accidentally found they're gluten-free. They're really good. Not too much sugar in them, I don't think. Looks like, yeah. It says about 150 calories for 1 bar. But I like these. A bibliophile, I am leaning towards the whole vegan thing. I went ahead and got the toaster oven off the truck. Matter of fact, I sat here tonight. So pizza wise, I don't like meat usually on my pizza. If I do, it's only been really chicken, and even that is like pizzas. I don't know why, and I don't know when I started. I started this like years ago, and I had a friend of mine hooked on because he thought I was weird. And I love veggie pizzas, and so pretty much any vegetables on a pizza. There was a place called Gumby's Pizza where I lived, and they did broccoli on a pizza. And the first place I've seen in a long time that lets me put broccoli on a pizza, and I love broccoli, is this Blaze Pizza. But I am thinking about doing the whole vegan thing here. Satan meat. What do you mean Satan meat? I don't know what you mean by that. What is that? Bibliophile, what is Satan meat? I don't understand what you mean. But I have been thinking about doing the whole vegan thing. Like today, I pretty much between the vegan pizza and I like those little grape tomatoes. I had some grape tomatoes. I could just pop those, eat those with salt and pepper, or the Latino. I have a low sodium. This right here, tahini. I don't know if y'all know what tahini is. You have it in Arizona. It's a low sodium seasoning, but it has like a lime flavor. I love tangy. I'm a huge tangy person. So I did that with some, and then I do, what else did I have? And I like these peppers, the sweet little peppers. I don't know if y'all can see that. Sweet peppers. I eat these usually with my sandwiches. It's a wheat gluten. And that's, you're talking about the fake meat, the soy meat. You talking about the soy meat? I don't have problems with soy meat. My favorite, though, is black bean veggie burgers. Oh, love those dang things. Actually, when I was down with the fractured ankle, I dropped like over 30 pounds. And that's pretty much because when I moved around the house, it was hard because you're on that knee scooter because I had to be non-weight bearing. And I did the black bean veggie burgers. I made myself vegan burritos, which is made with well, the way I do my little vegetarian burritos is I do black beans, shredded cabbage, onion, tomato, avocado, squeeze fresh lemon juice, and a good salsa, and then wrap it up in a tortilla. And I like it cold. We used to have a co-op in Tempe when I grew up, and my best friend's father worked there, and he used to do these vegan burritos with the vegan refried beans, and I would do it with black beans for mine, and that's what they would do. And then it was so good. At first like, this is really good. And I told you, as long as it's good, I don't have a problem eating it. It's like my niece, she's vegetarian. I went over there, and I made her a whole little vegan meal. Okay. How are you? You said you weren't when you haven't been a driver, so you must have been on a truck with someone. How were you doing your meals on the truck? Did they have a refrigerator or something? Now, the only thing that I already know that I'm going to probably be able to go is I like eggs. So I will probably still do eggs if I cut meat, which actually would not be a major problem for me to cut meat. Because oftentimes when I eat meat, I feel heavy, especially now being older. And me and Joe were just talking about that. I could probably cut meat with no problem. Yeah, see, I want to, for me, I like, what do you call it? Lemon pepper. And it's on here. That and asparagus. Dustin, I don't know where I'm going right now. They just have me here in Cali. I haven't got my next load yet. I got to finish with this saga of the beef first. So, and I let them know. And that's the other thing. I don't know. They're doing some micromanaging stuff. Because I had let them know that they had to rework the load as soon as I found out, which was pretty quick, that the load was going to have to be reworked because it was over. Once I finally left the customer, I went in and got the scale. Once I left the scale, then I went and got the fuel. And then I got on the road. And I stopped to go to the bathroom. They started, I'm like calling. And then they sent messages talking about, are you going to make... I'm only 4 hours outside of California. These people are crazy. I didn't even totally ignore them. Crazy as hell. I'm like, I wasn't the one who packed the damn load. But I will look at the vegetarian thing. Bibliophile, how did you do your vegetarian thing when you were over the road? I mean, what did you start out with? Because I just salads every day. I will get burnt out. I can't do that every day. Because I was doing that when I was in training because it was cheap, and I didn't want to feel heavy, and I didn't want to get sleepy. Because sometimes if you eat the wrong meal in trucking, you'll start feeling sleepy. So I did I did the vegetarian, what do you call it, flatbread sandwich. I would do that. And then I would do salads. But after a while, you get burnt out on that. So how did you do it for the other stuff? And like I said, meat, the fake meat, I don't really care about that. That doesn't matter to me. Only thing I know is if I want a burger, I love the black bean veggie burger. For a wash. So yeah, I get that. Okay. I'm probably getting ready to go to sleep. Carbs. Are you talking about the vegan burgers? I got the carbs. I understand what you meant by that. Are you talking about the vegan burgers, Bibliophile? Because like I said, the black bean burger, I love that. I can do that in a wrap. I can do it and put some, what I would do sometimes with my play niece, we'd make it, I put a little barbecue sauce on it, and sometimes just take some bell pepper and onion, saute that on top of it, and I might do a little, well, rice is a carb. We do some brown rice, and then I would also saute some, I got them hooked on asparagus tips, and I love lemon pepper. Asparagus tips, I would saute it with some lemon and then throw a little lemon pepper on there, and then throw some fresh garlic in there. And I don't like my soft. I just like to get them just lightly sauteed, but they still have a crunch. And that's what I did, and I made that. Actually, that's what we ate for Christmas. And then for my spinach, I like to saute it till it just wilts, and it still has. It's not. I don't like it soggy, but just where it's just barely wilted. And I saute that in some olive oil, garlic, and lemon pepper. And I love Asian food, so that's not a problem. In Phoenix, that place I go to in Phoenix, the Thai restaurant, they do tofu. Only thing I don't like about their tofu is they cut it too big. I like it smaller, chopped up, but they do tofu. So instead of meat, you can say, like, I want tom yum soup, which is a lemongrass soup with tofu. Or I want pad thai with tofu. But again, you're going to get into noodles and rice, which are going to be carbs if you go that route. And then for the pho, oh, that's the other one I probably have to have, because I can't say I'm totally veggie. But I am a fish person. I like fish and certain seafoods. Like when I had my refrigerator, I did have, like, I had some frozen veggie burritos that I got from Walmart, which were really good. And I would just nuke those for either breakfast or lunch and keep it pushing. So yeah, y'all be praying for me though, because we'll find out what we're doing. I've got a lot to do. I've got to try to register a business name. So I got to do my incorporation stuff, and I want to get all that done before I go, so that if I do the lease purchase agreement, I can just walk in and have that all ready to go. And then I've got to research out insurance companies. Okay, you said you'll send me the link to the vegan on the road page if I can't find it. Okay, cool beans, do that. Hey EB, what's up, baby? We talking food. Well, Bibliophile's helping me try to possibly go vegan. And it's weird because it has been something I have been thinking about. When my niece did her gastric sleeve, that's exactly, it took her a while, but she just recently went vegan and she looks good. Hey, Kid Danger, what's up, baby? You're in Portage? Okay. Indiana in the house. Let's see here. I'm in Cali right now, in Yoruba, Southern Cal. Yep. Nah, EB, I'm sitting back here in the bunk. I'm doing the DCIJams. He's always in his bunk when he's on live on Facebook. But yeah, talking to me about, now I ain't gonna lie, Bibliophile, I can't let go of the eggs. I'm gonna have fish and possibly seafood. Those are huge for me. Like the other day, I went to go get a burrito and I had such a craving for egg. I said, "You guys have eggs?" He said, "Yeah," because I was really going for huevos rancheros. Let me have a burrito and put a couple eggs on top. Over easy. I just had a craving for some eggs. I was like, I need an egg in my life. And I boiled egg. The only egg, I realize now that I'm older, I don't like scrambled eggs. Just egg. I don't want to see what that is. Is that like egg whites? Because I also like egg whites. I ain't gonna lie. I like egg whites. My favorite, though, I ain't gonna lie to you. If you guys have never had a fresh egg out of a chicken coop, woo! It's life-changing. It's just life-changing having real food. like fresh off of farm food, it's a whole nother can of worms. Kid Danger, have you ever had an egg out of a chicken coop off of a farm? I know a lot of people, because we're so grocery store dependent, we have no clue of the difference in taste of fresh food. Two foods that I know, 3, that I know taste different from what you get in the store, and that will jump off the page, are fresh tomatoes from a farm. If you're out on a farm and you let them ripen on the vine, and you go get that bad boy and cut it up, it's a whole different flavor. And then fresh eggs out of a chicken coop. It's a whole different flavor and look. The yolk is, I mean, it's yellow. Like what we're getting in the store is bullcrap. Oh, the flavor is off the page. I'm just telling you, nothing. When I get my property, one of my goals, and my Joe laughed at me because he gets my mail for me, I get stuff on hatcheries. Because when I get my property, I am going to have my own chickens. I just am. I'm going to go out to my coop and get my own damn eggs. I'm going to crap from a grocery store when it comes down to that. And that's another reason I want a root cellar. I mean, y'all, I would hopefully, prayerfully, everything go the way I'm hoping it goes in the next couple of years. Y'all might going to be seeing videos on that. You'll see me setting up the property, the tiny house being built, getting everything together. Oh, girl, you're talking about the egg man. All right. Milkman and bread man from the farm. Okay, plus we had... What's an Araber? What is that? Plus we had Arabers. What is that? Farm to table. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, anything, even if they deliver it, as long as it's coming from a farm. Because if I was going to still do meat, I had already, if I stayed in Texas, I've already researched, what do you call it, where the cows aren't treated. But if I was going to get beef, I was going to get it from a specific person who did basically how they raise the cow, not as much of all the chemicals that they give cows that they do now for what we're getting in the stores. I had already researched somebody in the area, and you could buy directly from him. The cow was openly grazed, all that chicken, and yeah, I'm good. Like I said, working in the refrigerated division, I see a lot. That's it, Dolly Down. That's the restaurant. I remember that. Yeah, fresh. We have farmers markets, and you do get some fresh stuff out there. But yeah, I can't explain it. And I don't know if I ever got the fresh eggs out there from the farmers market. But even still, what you got to do, it's different. So, like I had chickens. When I was in college, we did the little experience, and they had little chickens. I had a little chicken coop with the leftover chickens that they had. But it's different because a lot of times we just grain feed them and let them just be what they call, openly just graze and eat the grass and whatever else they're supposed to eat, so they have their natural eggs. That's when you want to get that, because it'll produce. It's just different. I can't explain it. It's a different cup of tea. And the flavors are good. So like when I had my apartment in Phoenix, I did the farmers market, which was better, but it's different. And then if you can do what they call the CSA boxes, those are phenomenal too. Yeah, see, that's the kind of stuff I pick up right now when I do the beef. Is that and so yeah, I'd rather yeah, it's just different. I'm just gonna say that. I'll just leave it there. And it's it's just, I can see that it's so mass produced. It's different because they're just trying to get out as much as they can. And my father comes from a dairy farm, so I get the whole thing. Dustin's up in the Dakotas, though. They got some farmland up there, too. So it's probably like over stuff. Like they got extra from the farm. And then they also probably taking it. Dolly Down is a restaurant at the Petro in Fargo, North Dakota. Yeah, well, that's because you're near farmland, Dustin. The closer you are to good farmland, you're going to most likely be getting meat from those local farmers. But, like, where I'm at, we do have farmland in Arizona, but we also have some major companies that provide meat all over the U.S., and they're part of some of the major meat corporations. So it's going to be mass produced, all those, hormones and whatever to get the cow fat and happy. Yeah, you're kind of a retirement area too. Well, I mean, you got older people. There's a lot of older farmers up there. 10 degrees in Dakota. Oh, see, I used to do Conway loads up in your area, man. Ooh. I didn't know, Bibliophile, I did not know Florida. How in the hell is Florida #1 beef producer? I would expect that like out of Texas, Oklahoma. I didn't know Florida. Now, I knew you guys had sugar cane. Okay, you got sunflower and sunflower seeds. Also draws bees real good. I did not know Florida was the #1 for beef. That's trippy. I knew you guys had sugar cane. I thought you were big on sugar cane. I figured that would be like one of your big crops. That's crazy. All right, people, the Shannon is probably going to go to bed because I got to get my butt up tomorrow. Fuel the truck, go over to Petro, get some ice from my one little cooler. And then I'm going to probably, since it's Californication, I'm an hour from this place, which means I got to leave out about 2 hours early. And then get there, and then I'm probably coming right the hell back here to park because I'm going to deliver there, and then I need to go do the laundry. I never did do my laundry. I did get my shower, but I didn't do laundry. And then I might do laundry and finally here. I'll probably drop the trailer here and then do laundry. And then find out when they're scheduling my port delivery. I've been to the port before. Midnight there? Yeah. What time is it here in Cali? Let me see. It's 9 o'clock, so yeah. But I'll probably chop in here tomorrow when I come back because I deliver the load at 2:30. I'll probably pop in here, y'all, sometime in the evening. We'll chinwag about absolutely nothing. Y'all be easy.